There's just nobody on.
There's nobody joining.
I thought, Steven Strayer was
He always
with
lies.
his dessert.
I'm here, punk. Sorry. I didn't know people could hear me.
We can all hear you.
Can you hear us?
Now we can see you.
Yeah.
We got some high-tech stuff here happening, Steven.
Amazing.
Can you hear us?
Music.
Okay.
Yeah, the mic's rolling.
Yeah,
Well,
I can
let's-
hear you guys.
We didn't mean it.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Well, thanks everybody that came and thanks Steven for tuning in. I don't know, it's really, the window is really small on my screen, so I don't know if there's other people besides Steven out there watching, but we're,
Ginsburg's here.
Hi, Josh.
Hey
what's up?
there.
We just got done doing a white elephant gift. It was pretty comical.
Where's the bathroom?
Probably the funniest thing was Brooke brought a set of testicles that are bike lights that attach to your bike seat. And,
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Steven Schilling's taking those home, so. So I'll jump right in this. We, did a similar agenda last year. And, one of the things I thought that was really cool was, asking everybody what they felt were like victories this year that, you know, you saw in the club or even people outside of the club that you ride with out on the bike and, you know, it could be anything. And this year I pared it down and just asked a few people to share some ideas, some victories they saw. Last year we did the whole club and it was a really long list. So, this year it's funny because, some of the things that guys brought up overlap, like people had the same memories from the year. So, I'm just gonna quickly share some of those real quick. Here's like a little photo collage of some of them. One of the ones that was repeated several times was Mike Krug, getting a podium at the Harvest 50. And if you were there and saw the smile on his face, you would know for sure, that was a pretty cool day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, there was a lot of Rollfast people that had really good days that day. I know Ginsburg did and Greg did, and it was a good day all around. Phil had a pretty, since Phil's here, I could let him tell his story. Phil had a pretty good, oh, that was the Dust Bowl. Disregard.
Yeah.
Different day.
Different day.
Save it for a little bit later.
Yeah.
Anyway, Harvest 50, always a great event here in Indiana, and it was really fun. Good to see Mike out there crushing. Something I was part of this year, we started a program called Learn to Ride for kids that couldn't ride on two wheels yet, and the Drakes, Kendra and their daughters helped me quite a bit with volunteering for that, and
That's a good picture.
we got a lot of really good pictures on those days. And over the summer, we taught 80 kids to ride bikes that didn't know how to ride bikes. And that was really, I mean, outside of a lot of the racing and stuff that we did as a club, that was the highlight of my year for sure, was just seeing all those little kids, you know, learning to ride.
That's awesome.
This was a really cool picture. I didn't get to be there, but this was the Hincapie Fondo in Chattanooga. And I think it was Josh Drake's idea, but everybody definitely jumped on board. But the team decided to ride together as a group that day and kind of support each other and help each other just enjoy the day versus, you know, everybody racing for their own best time. And I don't have the picture on here, but there was a cool picture. I think everybody, you know, crossing the line at the same time. And Braden, you were there. If you want to add anything, Aaron, were you there
No,
too?
that's exactly how it was. I mean, it was, yeah, we all rode together the whole day and pulled other people along the whole day. We stopped at all the aid stations, and just enjoyed it ourselves. We rode hard. It was fun.
Yeah,
It was a fun day. Definitely going back. I
yeah,
encourage
yeah.
everybody to go.
I'll come up on
I'm going this year. Is it Chattanooga?
Yeah. It's early May. I've got the date coming up on another slide. Talk about it in a minute. Couple of the other stories I had were, I did put a picture and I spared Beast, but we always have, unfortunately, we always have people that have accidents. Dave Clark had a pretty bad one a year ago. Steve's had his. a couple of years ago. Terry broke a bone a year or two ago. This year Beast had some bad luck, took a hard spill, shattered his shoulder. He had to have it repaired, and he's back to, strong enough for any of us. Like he's good. But Krug had a wreck last year, late in the season. He's made a full recovery, and even former Rollfast guy Jeremy Wilson had a bad crash at the yeah, and he's doing great. I don't think he's like riding like he was yet, but he's coming back too. So those comeback stories are always, I think, inspiring to me, but like really important to share with other people, because when it's you that hits the ground, you feel like you're really isolated, and you think about all the fitness you're going to lose, and just how, it's devastating. So you feel like you can't do anything, but look at all these other people that have had the similar situation. Chris Cox actually just posted one on Slack. He had a brake issue descending a mountain and couldn't stop, and just found a spot and dumped his bike and flipped over the bars off the road, and he was okay, but you never know. So it's enough talking about crashes. But while this picture's up, one of the things Breeden brought up regarding the Hincapie one was Jim Silvis, who's lives down in Texas, had his longest ride since he was in his 20s on that day. So that's a pretty cool little thing there. I don't have pictures for all of these, so I'll just jump through these ones I have highlighted real quick.
That's cool.
Rain ride this year, Rollfast finished 1, 2, 3 in the rain ride. Super cool day. Breeden, Joel and Ginsburg were basically dominating the whole ride, but Ginsburg went solo for a massive amount of time, and who knows what he was thinking, but but then those
No
two
comment.
no comment. Matt and Joel regained with him, and they finished 1, 2, 3 in the rain, like a gnarly day. I bailed out. I was like, I'm not riding that. So kudos to you guys on smashing that day. Similar story, the flat 50. We went there as a team and like had an agenda, and it was like a dream, call it a race. It's not really a race, but call it a race. Dream event for the team. We finished 1, 2, 3, and then the guy that finished fourth, or no, Matt finished fourth. The guy that finished 3 joined Rollfast after the event. So officially we finished 1, 2, 3, 4 in that event, which was really cool, and lots of great teamwork. I could talk about that event for a long time, but sorry.
Can't beat him, join.
Right,
Yeah.
no doubt. And that was Greg Nemeth. So if you guys see him on Slack or around, he's like Aaron. He's a diesel guy that'll just rip your legs off all day. And then Phil brought up my favorite, I think, victory of the year was Jay Dunbar getting an e-bike. And we all laughed, but I've known Jay for a long time, and I know how badass he was when he was a racer, and I've seen him over the years. He still wants to ride, and now with the e-bike, he's riding with the guys he used to race with, and that's just
Big spot.
yeah, and he pulls me. I'll do my intervals with him, and he'll pull me into the headwind while I'm recovering, and we don't drop below 24 miles an hour. It's pretty awesome.
So he's actually working then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he does. And that's, Chris had an e-bike. She actually got an e-bike from Jay that was his wife's years ago.
Love it.
And she was like, people knock on these, but it's like, you don't have to
No.
go turbo full throttle the whole time. Kendra Drake got one. She rode gravel with us up in Michigan. She did a 60 or 70 mile ride. She rode with us the whole day. And we were smoked when we got home. She was tired too, but you don't have to go full throttle the whole time. You can make it your own ride and use the boost when you need it to get through. So
Keeps everybody together. It's really good.
yeah. Last one I'll mention was the Fast 50 gravel race up in Michigan. Common Rollfast fashion. We went up as a team. Beast was recovering from his crash, so he decided to just kind of ride easy and hang back, which was probably the smart decision, but it was his first event back after his crash. It was a good day for him. And then Breeden, Drake, and Ginsburg and I. And was there anybody else there?
In the middle. Is that in the middle?
That would be.
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah. We decided to race it. We decided to race like very aggressive and, try to protect Breeden as long as we could and try to show him some sort of tactics. And, it worked out pretty awesome. We won the team category, which was to me like the highlight of the day. I ended up getting a breakaway and finishing second overall, which was cool, but, really to me, the team piece was like way more exciting. So, those are my like victories from 2023. I'm sure you guys have some. If you guys have any that are kind of quick, we can blurt them out. If there's anything I've missed that was like so obvious, then
Terry, your husband's looking at you.
You're mountain climbing.
How about,
Yeah.
the marathon?
The marathon.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a
And
day.
so, yeah, biggest day climbing from 10,000 to 15,000 for him.
Yeah.
Wow,
That was
really?
fun.
Wow.
In a day, yeah.
Wow.
In a day.
Seven passes in Italy.
Whew.
96 miles.
And you guys got another trip.
And not an
How many
even.
miles?
96.
Oh, my.
15.
Oh, wow.
You probably.
That's like doing the 8x8
Yeah, I just started saying before.
twice with the same distance.
Wow.
Well, that was a victory. Next we have our annual awards, which are pretty fun. Hopefully everybody got to vote. These are pretty goofy. I mean, these are meant to be goofy. Oh, come on. I don't have this set up in advance, so give me a minute. So. Here are the results. I haven't looked at these, so we're going on the fly here. We'll go through these quick. Most likely a podium. We got Josh Drake was first, Ginsburg second. Looks like I'm third. Clean Bike Award. Anybody want to guess?
Who?
I assume Greg.
Oh, I got it.
Oh.
Breeden, you're in the mix. Drake's in second. John Lyons, you're in the mix. I know John's bikes are clean. Steven Schilling's in the mix too. Dirty Bike Award.
Oh,
This is easy. On the count of three, Beast.
Oh,
Phil Jones in second. Ryan Herman, okay.
Yeah, that fits.
Hirsch,
You have to ride your bike to have a dirty bike.
Chris Cox. Best wrench award. This is,
Yeah, duh.
if you don't get this one, then Tim Malley.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't even think we need to.
Second.
Yeah, I would say it should be 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Steve Schilling is up there. Oh, I'm up there. Chris Cox is up there. 9 Lives Award. This is getting to be a pretty,
Competitive.
used to be, Hirschberger had this one locked in. I mean, you go head on collision with an F-150 descending and you
I
live,
still have the imprint.
yeah, it's like you've used one of the 9. But enough time has passed. Now there's been fresher.
Thank God.
So who do we have here? Dave Clark still wins.
Storm Bionic.
Bar Horse, Beast is in second.
That's like 1, 2, that's like.
That's tight. That's tight.
That's an award I'm happy to
Who
pass
else
on.
is on that list? What about?
Jay Dunbar, Krug, Phil Bill, pretty much everybody that crashed this year. Drew Smith, Drake, me, Paul Kite, Schilling, Strayer. Strayer's another one. He's enough times passed. Strayer got hit from behind in Arizona on a highway,
Why what?
a car, ran him over, going, how fast, Steven? Like 200 miles an hour?
No, they were going, I don't know exactly. I just know my bike went from 23 to 45 miles an hour on my computer and I got thrown off. So, and that was
Yeah.
another F-150.
Another F-150. Those
Uh-huh.
4 people.
Wow. Going down the-
Most likely to bonk.
It's gotta be Ryan. It's gotta be.
Herman? Everybody got Herman? Herman.
Yeah, oh.
Move you right. Yeah. I didn't.
Jay Dunbar's in the mix. Herzog,
I know, I didn't know.
James Silvas, all right. Cox, Courtney Houston. We don't have, Kempton Kid in there.
Oh, yeah, Robinson,
Yeah.
he needs to be in there.
Most likely to be riding Zwift.
Banana.
Josh,
Wait, who?
Ginsburg?
yep, Ginsburg.
Oh, Dave Clark. Ginsburg second for sure. Oh, I'm up here. I don't ride Zwift that much.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
I don't ride outside that much. Herman, okay. Most likely to wear non-matching kit designs.
Aaron?
Or Sharon.
Barhorst. There's a lot of 7.7%. Steven Schilling? I can see that. You kind of mix it up with the bikes.
Okay.
Herman. Well, so for the funny thing on Ryan Herman, since he's not here especially, so like when he first started, he didn't have any kit, so I gave him like all my stuff that was like a design old. So he had like the original like Rollfast bibs, and they were like rough, and he was like wearing them, and he'd have like, you know, a Hincappy arm warmer, and then like some other jersey. Phil Jones, I could see that. You had the Rafa kit at coffee the other day, the brown one or whatever. What was that?
Yeah, like a cream color and blue.
I thought you didn't have a shirt on. It was like,
It was.
Oh.
Yeah.
it was skin
That's
tone.
my most matching gear, right? And
It was
everything matched.
skin color.
It was something. Josh Drake, yeah, Drake's, he can mash it up. Most improved rider. Who do you think it is?
That's Aaron, Bob.
No.
That's just.
It's
That's
a
not-
crew.
We got Breeden up here.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Continuous improvement. Krug, that's a good one, Krug. Drake, Courtney. I like that answer. I like Breeden. Most likely to be like late to the ride.
Paul Thompson. He's
Is that Brooke?
No, she's late. She's late to everything
Be
else.
Hirsch.
Not late to the ride. There's too many guys there. So it's Hirschberger.
Hirschberger. Oh, yeah.
I even go to.
Did you? I came in second, Nancy.
Wait, who was this? Oh, so
Second.
these are everyone's.
I was second. I'm always 5 minutes.
He was always late.
Best mental fitness. Phil Jones.
All right.
Yeah.
Breeden, you tied for second. Ginsburg tied for second. Krug's up there for whatever position we're talking about. Most esoteric rider. I'll be honest, somebody suggested this question.
A lot of eagles there.
That means, yeah.
Yeah, somebody suggested this question. I had to Google esoteric.
What's it mean?
I gotta Google it again. I don't know.
Who recommended? Yeah, it was many- What's it mean?
Nuance, understanding.
So we have a tie for, first we have, Beast and Ginsburg.
Takes nuance.
Yeah.
And then we have Schilling right in the mix.
I'm Googling it now. Fucking what's esoteric?
Now Ginsburg's fifth.
I had Steven in mind. When I said the question.
Really? All right, Gins, we'll wait for you to read out what the
So
definition is.
intended for or likely to be understood by only a small number of people with a specialized knowledge or interest. Okay, fair enough. I could see the point.
Okay.
All right, I think the voting is skewed. I think Steve, yeah, you should have. That was your question.
Wait, do you think Steven should have done that?
I think so.
We can.
Revote.
With Steve, yeah,
Understand?
we're gonna go to the paper ballots.
small group of people. He just called me.
Esoteric.
Most likely to save the bike in a crash.
Oh,
Oh,
So this was a loaded question too,
Brady?
Brady. So Brady's not here.
Right behind.
Brady and I went to high school together, so I've known him for a long time, and he just really got kind of more serious into riding, and he couldn't unclip on the Westfield ride, correct? I wasn't there. And so he kind of did a turtle maneuver where he rolled on his back because he couldn't unclip to save his bike. Didn't want to trash his bike.
He totally saved it, but he was completely stuck.
And he couldn't get out. And the whole group's there at the stop sign, like watching him.
Oh, wow, right.
That's fine.
I just thought of what was
That's good.
the
He was in the
aftermath.
very front of the group too.
Did he get hurt or no?
No,
No.
I didn't even tear his kid.
No,
No, he's fine.
Maybe his ego. He didn't see he got hurt.
Most intriguing rider. This is like really split up, so Hirschberger is number one.
You're very intrigued.
That's why you're intriguing.
Only a small group of people understand this.
It's just weird.
There's pretty good, Brooke, you're tied with Phil, so, yeah.
Who?
So many interesting people.
I voted for you.
Yes, the most interesting man.
You know, the votes was gonna be.
Not sure what intrigue.
Best riding partner, it's like, oh, it's me.
Oh.
Breeden,
I know it's
There should be on that list.
Breeden, you're in second here. Drake, Ginsburg, Jay, Brian Jackson.
Oh, you guys should be
It's a
on
good
that
pick.
list.
I would say that should be like a totally
That's
split thing in
everyone.
our group. That's like everybody.
Yeah,
Those are the awards, guys.
nice.
Thanks for everybody that took time to vote.
Results are in.
Well, what happened?
It's like official.
It is.
All right, so on to next year. First things first, like, we've kind of, over the years, have really sort of thrived on throwing together bike camps that are include everybody and are really, there to build each other up and have fun on the bikes and also get some, good riding in. This year, we're doing one in Tucson. I know a lot of people are already signed up for that, and we've actually got one person who is planning on going that doesn't have a place to stay. So if anybody's on the fence and thinks they could go or wants to go, we would like to book another house if we can. So if not, the fallback plan is we'll do a hotel room or something and we'll figure it out. But Tucson's fun. Last year it was really small camp. It was me and Strayer and Brian Robinson. But it was honestly like some of the best training that I did of the year. It was like every day, Stephen could tell you too, but every day we went up Mount Lemmon and just did our workouts and had a good time. And a couple times we took trips to other places to ride. One time we tried to go do Kit Peak, which was one we did years ago, Brian and I did. And we rented a car through Turo and drove to Kit Peak, which was, I don't know, like an hour away. And we get there and it's closed to the public now, so. So we rode around on the desert. That was like the worst road I've ever ridden on too. But it was still an awesome trip. Tucson's really fun, especially in February. That's like the only time I'd really want to be there, but it's fun stuff. March, we're going back to Brevard. We've kind of migrated from the Greenville area to Brevard, North Carolina. We think it's better roads, better riding and easier to find accommodation and grocery stores and the town school. And so we're gonna go back there again. And May 1st, the driveway, depends where we stay.
You recall that our driveway was on, remember the World's Steepest Climbs on GPN?
Yeah, but you don't understand, Steve. The Brevard houses we rented the first year, the driveway was 100 times worse.
Yes.
How many miles was
I
that?
could pick them up from the bottom of the driveway and drive them up.
Inkrug's truck.
In the truck every day.
We had to haul
I'm
bikes.
just waiting for
Yeah.
them. Rough.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that one was bad too.
Apparently not.
Not to one up you, but come to Brevard. But last year we stayed in a location that was more in town and it was no driveway issues.
Location was great.
Yeah, we're gonna find a better house this year for sure.
Yeah.
and we've actually scoped some out. Drake's been firing me some Airbnbs like crazy, but May 1st is Chattanooga. I think the 4th is the day of the Hincapi Fondo. Last year, the guys went down a few days early. And did some, like recon and rode some routes that were in the area. I guess it's amazing riding. The drive from Indianapolis isn't bad. If you're living in the Alabama area next year, if you're listening, the drive's not bad. And it was a really good time. You guys saw the picture from the finish, so I would anticipate the same carbon copy of another fun year. Austin, Texas, we don't know if we'll be back there or not. I was just being mysterious about Alabama, but I don't know if the cat's out of the bag, but Brian Jackson's moving back to Alabama for a job deal. He's not real excited about it, but we're gonna
Didn't
be
he
there.
just buy a place in Colorado?
Yeah, he's keeping that. But we're,
His nickname sticks.
yeah, the nickname Alabama Brian is back. But I just want everybody I'm telling everybody this so we can all kind of support him because it's gonna be a tough transition. He's leaving basically his parents and all his friends and, a job that he really enjoyed and good situation to.
Staying with 3M?
He is staying with 3M. That's the reason
They
he's
moved
moving.
them.
Matt, what time of year would the Mobile, Alabama thing be potentially?
I'm honestly, Josh, I have no idea. I haven't talked to Brian about this at all. That's why I threw up Austin and Mobile, Alabama on this list just as a sort of a feeler.
Yeah.
We do have
So
a lot of teams.
Yeah, I spent 5 years living in Mobile, Alabama, and I've been wanting to get back down there to see friends. That's where I was in collegiate sports marketing. So yeah, if you fill in details, I might be interested. That'd be cool.
Yeah, and it's not too bad of a drive from Indy, so. But I left Austin and that on there because Jim Silvis is still in the Austin area. We still have a lot of people that we know in the Austin area, so we may still do a camp back there. I don't know. And then I also added Colorado back in the mix. We went out there with Steven once or twice, and recently the Jacksons purchased a house in Colorado that is apparently ideal for riding. So we may do a trip out there again, dates to be determined. And then the last one is up at the Drake's cabin. Assuming we can get permission to use their cabin again. Awesome gravel up there. We did a little mini camp, I think on Labor Day this year. Labor Day weekend, and a couple people came and it was kind of come and go. Some people rode for 1 day, some people rode for a couple days, some people rode for 3 days. It's really relaxing up there. The cabin's super cool. It sleeps a ton of people. The gravels, you could almost ride a road bike on it. I mean, it's super nice. So, those are all like out there. If you guys are interested, like, let me know. We can talk more about them, but we'll figure out some dates. Team events. And then also I'll send you guys this presentation. These links are actually hot links. You can go sign up for the camps and the spreadsheets on these links. They're all over Slack too. Slackbot, according to Beast, he loves that. So, team events, same kind of thing. We started a spreadsheet for the last 2 years. We update it every year, of all the events, really all around the country, races and rides. And if you want to add your name and put an X in the column on the races or events you want to go to, it kind of helps us coordinate plans. If we have 7 or 5 or 3 Rollfast people going to coast is a good example. Like Breeden and Chris and I went up to that just this last year. Can figure out lodging and transportation easier that way. So again, that link is live in the sheet. So if you guys want to check that out, you can. A lot of the dates are not filled in on this sheet, just because I don't know the dates for a ton of events this year so far for 2024. They haven't announced everything. So
Is that the old one?
that's the old one on the screen. And then real quickly, like if you remember last year, this time I kind of dropped a bomb on everybody and changed the logo and changed the kits. And, it was mixed reviews. I think everybody was like, oh man, I just bought a bunch of kit. That's the old design. And, but I think everybody likes the new look. And so for this year, I thought I would do another new look because I'm kidding. Keep- Yeah, keeping the same look, same colors.
Same colors, please.
Some of the goals were just to really simplify the brand. The previous kit was very busy. It was heavily designed. But I kind of thought, I wanted to make our brand like really simple and people to understand we're about mental fitness. We're about having a good time. We're about, making people better cyclists. And if you want to be a part of it, you can get involved. And we also wanted to bring back the blue and the red and the white colors that we had originally. So we did that, and the results I heard from at least around town locally, and when I ride in Florida, everybody was like, kit looks cool. Everybody seems to like it. So that made me feel better, because when you're a designer and you put stuff out, you're always like, wondering if they're gonna like it. And we added several new members. I don't know if it's just because of the kit, but we're such an awesome group of people combined. I think, it's contagious. So the more people that come in, the more it gets talked about. And thank you, Matt. We just had Lars, what's his last name?
Festa.
Festa?
Yeah.
He just joined today. He rode with us on a coffee ride or two, a couple of coffee rides this year. Super nice guy. I'm excited to get to know him better. So, yeah, so it's just spreading, I won't say like wildfire, but it's definitely like the club is growing and we're adding new people, and it's always cool to get new perspectives in the club and a little more diversity and meet new people. And
Get some of my girlfriends to join. I think that camp itinerary is appealing to some. I took a screenshot of it to send it to a couple of my friends who I think were like, can I hang with these guys? Can I not? I mean,
yeah,
there's something I think for everyone,
Right.
even if they might not see it right away, but
yeah.
I can
And that's-
testify to that.
Yeah, and that's the hard part, I think, for me to be like the preacher of Rollfast, like telling everybody how great it is. Like, I don't want to hard sell it. Like, if people want to join, that's awesome. We want to have them. But, Matt had an awesome review on our camp in Brevard this year. It was his first camp, and he wrote like how awesome of a time he had and what he learned. And, it's like those moments to me are like really what encouraged me, when we get people that haven't experienced what we do and they have a time where it's, more than they expected. So, with the branding staying the same, we are introducing a few new pieces. So we're gonna add a blue jersey
Nice.
to the mix. Just another option. It's, it's the same design, it's just changing out some colors a little bit.
Neat.
And then we also added, I don't have a rendering of it. We also added a high vis vest. I noticed a lot with the black
Nice.
vest I was riding, we are like invisible on the road. So, if you're riding in low light conditions, maybe a yellow vest or
Amazing.
something, you'd want to invest. The other thing that's not on here for request is we're gonna add
White bib.
bib.
Yeah, baby.
What?
White
Yes.
bib shorts.
Are they see-through like the jersey?
Yeah.
Matt
Yeah.
Breeden for the win.
Yeah. So, so
Matthew Vanderpool. Is that right? The only person.
now, so we're gonna put
You can join the club.
we're gonna put Paul Kite as our model in the white. No, okay. Paul, you better be listening. Yeah, we are gonna do white bib shorts. There is a $10 up charge because they have to do a different chamois for some, I don't know, whatever. So it doesn't see through. I don't know.
Oh.
So the shorts are more expensive, but
That's fine.
but I don't know. I'm gonna get a pair and see how they look.
Hell yeah.
So they will be skin suit. There you go. Not yet, not yet. Baby steps, James, baby steps.
Wow.
That's it. White, I dropped the mic on white shorts.
Yeah. Everybody's speechless.
Wanting the white.
It's been talked about.
Don't be in your shorts.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, you can't wear these in
Oh.
the rain. Yeah.
Okay, so I
These
won't wear it
especially-
for rain.
You know, one of the rain.
Very careful.
These should be just like podium shorts, really.
It should be what?
Podium shorts.
Podium shorts.
Yeah, you put them on when you go to the podium. Don't get them dirty.
Oh, you only wear them.
Yeah.
I have
Well
one
done.
scenario
Thank you.
to tell, though, for everyone to be careful.
That is.
So, that's all I had for our formal part of like the meeting or whatever. Does anybody have any questions or?
I wanna hear Brooke's cautionary tale.
She had a period and some white bike shorts.
No, me.
Different, the other story.
Somebody
Is this still recording?
Yeah.
After a
Come on
ride, he was, took his jersey off. In his white bibs, leaning up against his car, like junk kind of out. But you can see everything through his shorts.
That's why Breeden wants them.
Yeah.
Single and ready to mingle.
Are you gonna line up in there?
We'll get white socks too, so you can stuff it.
Yeah, well, yeah. No, but it happened to somebody I know.
We're gonna have
Somebody I want to.
pairing guideline for the white shorts,
Have a what?
pairing guideline, because I don't think the work.
I think you gotta just wear the white jersey with the white shorts.
Yeah,
I think it's total Elvis.
Are they designed to match the white?
That is.
That's
Are you
blue.
gonna-
Oh, yeah?
I like the blue.
Oh, wow, let's look at that drug in.
Herzog's here. Can't come this way.
The new kid.
Rob, we,
again?
yeah,
Oh.
we heard your request and we're gonna make white shorts. I'll back it up though. We do. I don't know. I mean, probably not, no. We did make a blue jersey and a high vis vest.
That's awesome.
Those are our primary changes this year. So those are just additions. We'll have the white jersey, black jersey, a blue jersey, black shorts, white shorts.
Oh, and the mesh jersey with the nipple cutouts.
That's the other side. That's the other side, Steve. That's the other team meeting tomorrow night. Or last night. Was it last night?
It was last night.
That's the one Dunbar came to.
Yeah.
That's the tag team meeting.
Well, hey, guys on Zoom, thanks for joining. You guys probably don't want to just sit here and listen anymore, but appreciate you tuning in. Strayer, we'll see you pretty soon.
Yep. Thanks for doing this. This was really cool. And nobody gives Matt enough credit, but you guys started, right? I'm going to get the times wrong because I'm in Colorado, but you started at 5 and you're ending at 6. Like, I have work meetings that don't go this well. So awesome job. Thank you very much. And this is super cool. I wish I could be there one of these years. I promise I'm going to surprise everybody and just show up. But I'm looking forward to seeing hopefully a lot of you guys at Tucson and gals. And Chris. Ow! We get to see Chris in Tucson. All right.
All right,
y'all.
Strayer. See you, man.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, actually, see you, Josh.
Yeah.